What's going on, guys? Today we're going to have a little talk. No charts, no pictures, no Twitter posts, none of that garbage. Just a one-on-one, heart-to-heart, much-needed talk about where we are in the markets and why things are happening. Let's jump right on into it. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on right now. A lot of you guys are a little perplexed, maybe, and starting to potentially throw in the towel on Caspa as a project. And what I want to do today is explain to you why that is a massive mistake. First of all, nothing fundamentally has changed with the project, Caspa. It's still extremely fast. It's still extremely cheap. It still has potentially solved the trilemma. It currently solves 1 block per second, and in the very near future is going to solve 10 blocks per second and be astronomically fast compared to any other project out there on the market. Now, those type of things don't necessarily pump the price of a crypto. I understand that. But they are the foundation of what you need in a good project for everything else built on top of it and outside influences to want to be a part of it, okay? We have to remember that there have already been confirmed Tier 1 centralized exchange listings to come in the future. We don't know exactly when it's going to happen, nor does it really matter as long as it happens by the middle of next year, roughly, okay? That doesn't matter. We already know that that's coming. The hash rate is still climbing, which is a sign that more people want to mine Caspa, more people want to protect the network, secure the network, and more people in general want to get involved in Caspa because they see the future and they see the potential that this project has moving forward. We also now have KRC20 that's live, and that is a building block where you can build projects and meme coins on top of Caspa's base layer, okay? It's obviously not native smart contracts, but it is an avenue for revenue and adoption and traction, attention, and gas fees to be paid to miners. More people need to buy Caspa in order to buy KRC20 tokens. There's a lot of different reasons why KRC20 tokens is a catalyst for potential price movement in this bull cycle. So to sum that up, there is nothing wrong with Caspa. It is doing the same thing that it's always done. It's in a consolidation phase right now, and that is it. This happens to every single project at some point or another in every single cycle, okay? Caspa is too good of a project to just fall over and die. The team is absolutely amazing, and Jonathan Sampolinski has been in the space since the beginning and worked on security measures and God knows what else for Bitcoin when it was first created. He's also worked on Ethereum, different pieces of that project as well. So this isn't a guy who's just going to completely back out of the market and just disappear. He knows what he's doing, and that should say a lot right there. So when you look at this project as a whole, everything that we've been bullish on over the past 2 years is still bullish. Nothing has changed. So get your mindset right and continue to have conviction in one of the greatest projects, one of the greatest cryptocurrencies that has ever come onto this market. Now, for those of you who are not sure, who have lost conviction, who are at a point where they think that Caspa is no longer relevant, is dead, is a stablecoin, whatever words you want to use, it's probably better that you get out and sell. Okay? If you're not 100% convicted in a project that you're investing in, there's no reason to invest in it. So just get out. Take your money and go. That is the best scenario for those type of people. Those of us that are convicted still are going to reap the benefits of what is to come for this project. Okay? Now, what I want you guys to think about is in the crypto market, things move at different times, okay? There can be long periods of time where a project moves while others don't. There can be a long period of time where a project stays still, consolidates, while others are moving. And it can get very frustrating. But any of you guys that were here back in, well, basically any time from late 2022 to late 2023, even early 2024, Caspa has outperformed just about everything in the market. Caspa was moving while everything else was not moving in the bear market, okay? So that is just an example of projects moving while other projects are not moving, okay? And we're all used to Caspa moving at its own accord against the rest of the market, providing bigger gains than any other project in the market. And when it finally stops and consolidates while some other things decide they want to run, there's now people out there that say it's dead. And it blows my mind. It literally blows my mind. So think about this for a second. Have you guys ever been sitting in traffic, rush hour traffic on a freeway, where all lanes are completely dead stopped, but you're sitting in this lane, the lane on your right starts to move a little bit. And you're like, wait a second, I'm in the wrong lane. I'm just sitting here. The lane on the right is moving. So you immediately get over in that right-hand lane. And as soon as you get over in that right-hand lane, this lane is dead stopped, and the lane over here on the left that you were just in and got out of starts to move a little bit, right? So then you decide, wait a second, why is now that lane moving? I need to get over back into the lane I was just in. As soon as you get back over there, the lane on the right starts to move again, while the lane that you just moved into is completely stopped up, okay? That's the same thing that happens in crypto. What's going to happen to a lot of people that decide that they want to sell Caspa just because it's not moving for a little while, they're going to jump ship into another project that is up 50 to 100, 150% over the last 7 to 30 days because that project's moving. You move your money from Caspa into that project. What's going to happen? Immediately, that project is going to stop moving. It's going to have a pullback. You just bought the top. And then Caspa is going to start moving in the lane next to you. And then you're going to try and play catch up, basically. And you're not going to make any money doing that. It is very stupid. And all that's going to happen in that scenario is you being stressed out, you chasing pumps, and you losing money when it's all said and done. So the best thing that you can do when you're in crypto is be convicted in a project and stick with that project. Unless something fundamentally changes, the team leaves, or something sketchy happens, there's no reason to abandon one of the best projects that we have ever seen potentially in the crypto space. So I want to challenge all of you guys that are frustrated, that are starting to give up hope, that are essentially on the verge of giving up. I would recommend at this point in time, take a little break. Okay? The bull market is about to kick off, and Caspa is lagging a little bit. Take a little bit of a break. You're not going to miss anything. Okay? Don't look at your portfolio for a little while. Hang out with the family. Do something other than crypto for a short period of time here until you can reestablish that grounding mentality and that conviction in what we're doing here, okay? Maybe go back and research Caspa again and reiterate that conviction that you once had in Caspa, because it is the greatest project in the market right now, in my opinion. Go back and refresh your memory on why you are invested in this project and why it is the greatest project in crypto right now. Lastly, there's a reason why I diversify my portfolio into VC coins as well, which are the opposite of what Caspa is, okay? Because VCs can pump the hell out of cryptocurrencies. They can also dump the hell out of cryptocurrencies. So it's a double-edged sword. But what I'm trying to say here is the reason why I hold the project Sui is because it's the complete opposite of what Caspa is. and I wanted to have an allocation of something that is not KASPA. Okay? It's a smaller allocation, obviously. But if you guys look at the charts right now, SUI has been absolutely crushing it over the last 2 weeks or so. Went from like 60 cents all the way to $2. And my portfolio, because of that, is still sitting around all-time highs. So what I'm trying to say here is make KASPA the largest portion of your portfolio, but have some alternatives so that when KASPA is in a position like it's in right now, where it's consolidating and it's not moving, there's other projects in your portfolio that can counteract that movement for the time being and give you some hopium in the meantime that your portfolio is actually still going up. And that's the reason I diversify, is because if you are all in on one project and you have 100% of your portfolio in one project, there's not necessarily anything wrong with that, but it can get very boring at times, like we're seeing right now. And that is where a lot of the frustration can come in, because you're so focused on that project and why it's not moving, because you have nothing else over here on the other side of your portfolio to watch and to give you some hopium in the meantime, that might be part of the reason why some people are losing conviction and getting frustrated and potentially thinking about selling and getting out of KASPA, which again, I will reiterate, that is a bad idea, okay? That's my opinion, but that is a very bad idea. So again, that's why I personally diversify into VC coins as well, because the pumpability is crazy, but also they can pump while KASPA's not pumping. And that's exactly what's happening right now. My portfolio is still going up, even though KASPA is going down. Lastly, volume is pretty low on KASPA right now, and I understand that, okay? But volume can come out of nowhere very fast, just like price action, okay? They go hand in hand. And at some point, the volume is going to spike on KASPA, and the price is going to go up. I can't tell you exactly when that's going to happen, but I can tell you it will happen. Okay? Remember my last video. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And the worst thing you can do is jump from project to projects that are pumping at this point in time, because what you're doing is you're buying the top, and as soon as you buy the top of another project, the project that you sold, in this case KASPA, is going to start pumping, and you are going to get very, very, very angry that you sold your KASPA. To sum everything up, I guess in one sentence, do not sell your KASPA. Just don't do it. In the meantime, guys, continue to pack your damn bags. Before it's too late, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.